Hello, here is a game played in the Osaka League that black won quite comfortable by 9.5. So it seems black was in control most of the time from the early stage, but at some point white captured a bunch of stones in the middle and made the game much closer. So let's check it out. So we have a parallel Fuseki, black goes for the Kobayashi opening, but white attacks right away. Then black is speeding up the Fuseki. Now usually it's common to defend at p4, otherwise white will just press down and set up a wall. And when this happens, most of the time white will extend for a base. So this is changed, it's already a positive defense for black. And now black is sent to attack the top left corner. But okay, nothing wrong to try this move, because sometimes when you play the Kosumi, white is not going to extend r8 but try other moves like a pincer or attack the top right corner, and all of a sudden white is taking initiative. But in general, you don't want to let white press down at p4, which happened here. So we have this basic pattern and white defense. Yeah, this is actually quite normal. White can also pincer in the top or attack the right side. He can think about the Sansan invasion right away, or keep pushing on the bottom side. If this Joseki is played, usually white will get a pretty nice wall, also play the nose Tsuji and then extend from the wall all the way to r10. So that's a local follow-up. Anyway, yeah, proper defense in the top left corner. It's good to go for the double approach here, because obviously white didn't defend in the first place. So the Joseki was quite nice. Kosumi, very good. Now, according to the AI, the common move for white to defend this corner, it's b5. And now he doesn't care so much about the push and cut, because if something like this happens, white can also cut back and fight. So black is not going to push and cut right away. Now, the old-fashioned style to defend, it's c5. But this leads to a Joseki, this kind of old-school Joseki, similar to what happened in the game, but still slightly different. So this would be a common follow-up. That's a pretty basic pattern, and it's important to notice a few moves here. So when black plays the Hane, white defends d6 to prevent being cut at d5. Now black connects down, white blocks to secure the corner, black jumps out to surround the corner, white comes out, threatening also the cut at g3. So if black plays, for example, on the left side, this cut will work now, because when Atari and descend, white can capture this stone. Therefore, black protects against the cut. Now white plays Hane e2 in order to prevent the clamp at b3. Because if white plays on the left side, black can use this move, go up, connect under, and all of a sudden the group is on the run. Now here, if white resists with the Hane, in order to cut like this, black has Atari, then sacrifice the 3 stones, connect on the outside, and if this group gets surrounded, white needs to play another move inside to make life. So that's very painful if it happens, and sometimes it does. But in this case, white played the turn, and he shouldn't, because this is a thank you move. Black is very happy to extend on the 4th line. Then still he comes back to protect this way instead of playing the Keima. If he plays the Keima, usually black will just extend for a base and think about the cut at e4 a little bit later, but it's not such a big deal anymore. White can push here, then extend for a base on the right side. So Hane, very good. Then the block to keep connected, block again, black extends, that's fine. It's also okay to extend a little bit further, because on the Hane, when you Nobi, now c11 is in the right place. Being like this, it's a bit over concentrated, but still a very proper formation. Now this push makes sense, and white is trying to speed up the development on the right side, but actually it's still safer for white to play just r10, because what white was looking for is this kind of defense and extend back to q10, but obviously black doesn't agree with this plan, so pincer, very good. Now this Joseki, it's excellent for black. So all of a sudden black has a moe on the right side. Yeah, very modern style to play s14 then r13. Back in the day, black would always connect solid here, and next q14 to defend the right side against the RG, but it's also okay to play s14 and then Hane. So that's a nice follow-up. Kick and put some pressure. Jump out, that's normal. Jump along. So here, it's a big move to play b3, but you don't need to do it yet. First of all, these 3 stones in the top left corner, they need some help. So in order to reinforce that group, it's good to play an attach here and then the sun-sun combination. Now, if white defends with the empty triangle, obviously black will cut, and a pretty crazy fight can start here with Atari and come out and so on. This can lead to a trade, but it's good for black. If white connects here, which is the more normal move, black has the Hane. Now white can either go like this or cut, then Atari from behind, connect, but black already has a much stronger shape and you can play away. It's very big to play n15 because this will grow the moyo and also threatens n17. So if white plays away, for example Hane here, to prevent the b3 combination, black will attach, then play a one space jump. All of a sudden these 2 stones are on the run. But I guess in this position, usually white will defend the top at n17. It's very proper to keep everything connected, but this is already a nice exchange for black. It's a gain, and black can also play r7. This is very big because it threatens the wall, so white might answer something like this. Otherwise the wall is in danger. So these are bigger moves than just b3 right now. And anyway, it feels more urgent to defend this f14 group. Of course, black can also play something like this, but it feels a bit more slack. So anyway, in the actual game, b3, but I would play here, 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 because it's a hotspot, and then n15 combined with r7. So if you look all over the board, these are the important moves right now. So obviously black is trying to take away the base. So white can play a clamp. Then when black goes Atari, white can play an Atari with Ko. Black will capture, white will cut, black has to take back, and if black connects, in the end, this is not such a big gain for black. Because what happens, white is alive, and black just erased a few points at b3 area, so it's more like an endgame, and it's got it too. So white could resist better with this attach at b2. But he went down, push again, that's fine, the group is safe. And then he also got the extension at r8. That's pretty big actually. So for white it's interesting to play a move here, in fact, to disrupt the connection between f14 and c10. All of a sudden this group is on the run. So when black pushes under and white no be back or a one space jump, these 3 stones, they have to go out. It will happen actually, something similar. But this r8 is big too. So cap move. That push is powerful, because black could always play this kind of Keima, and it's pretty much center, or it's most of the time center. Anyway, big push, but black didn't care. Actually, black played a cap move to set up this ladder, which is fine, but now white came up with a ladder breaker, and black captures right away. In fact, here black can think about a move like g9, because black already has a strong position. So g9, it's a counter ladder breaker. I mean, if white comes out, black will catch anyway. And in the same time, it also prepares the catch in the middle. So when white plays here to continue with his ladder breaker, black can continue with a move like this to surround the bottom group. So that's a target. Maybe white will panic and come out with this group. Then black also has time to protect in the top. So this is ultra proper, just capture the stone, no more RG, white separates. But now it's really important to do something with those 3 stones in the top. So white came out, that's fine. This Keima is good too. Well, white has to struggle a little bit to stay alive. This double up, it's a little bit heavy. It's more interesting to play Nobi here, because even if white goes like this, you Hane. If he plays here, you can go Atari, connect, defend against the cuts. So he's still in trouble with the whole group. So he needs to play something like this, then Atari or go down, descend, Finally, he made 2 eyes, but in a very painful way. And now it's time for the top group to escape. So yeah, actually the attack was pretty strong. A good attack delivered by black here. But this double up seems to leave cuts in the middle, so L9 is the proper move. Because if white plays here and you cut, then he plays Hane, you can't cut anymore. You got a Nobi and he will connect here. And that hurts the stones in the middle. And if you cut, he will just Atari and capture 2 stones. But that's the way white should start. Hane under. Because if he starts like this, the position gets stronger. Now he can Hane, white goes up, connect, black needs to protect somehow against all these cuts. And he's already out. He can connect to the right or make a second eye around here. So right now, white can surround the top group. He really missed the opportunity to attack these 3 stones in the top in a very strong way. So white panic, he made 2 eyes right away. But now he's already alive. So he doesn't have to go down. Just surround the top. Well, obviously, black will try to kill the group with a move like this. But white can go down. When black plays here, white blocks. When black plays here, white goes down again. He already got an eye in the middle, so he can make another one on the side. But he went down in Gote, and now black found the timing to go out. So it's kind of difficult for white actually at this stage. That's good. For black it's good to push here one time. White will always answer, and then yeah, top left corner or Sansan invasion, like it happened in the game. Yeah, this was good. Too ambitious for white. White should block, then block again, Atari under and connect. This keeps eyes in the corner. Also, he can pull back, but in this case, black might play here, then white has to go down, and now the attach will erase some points on the top right area. And if white blocks here, black can go down, and white is in trouble again in the top. So it's safer for white to block, sacrifice, and connect underneath. This will keep the eyes in the top left corner. Well, playing like this, black can erase the corner, and now white has to connect to the top. It's a bit more painful. Actually, this was slack. White should play Atari. Black will connect. Now white has time to make the bamboo connection. White has to live in the corner, and then black has to live in the corner. This connection is Sente, so black is alive, and now white can connect under in the top, and black has to play something around here to connect those stones. So this would be a variation where white doesn't lose the stones on the left side like it happened in the game. So in the game he pulled back, black pushes through and can cut those stones. Well, the way to connect, it's also jump, much easier. This one, it's a bit tricky. Black can play here. If white connects, black will separate. And if white defends like this, black will push through and cut the stones in the middle. Similar to what happened in the game. So the pip is much easier. If white plays here, you cut. If white defends under, you push and cut like this, or just cut this way. So attach, go up, that's good. Then cut the 2 stones in the middle. This was nice. Actually, black can go to the right, because those 2 stones die anyway. When Atari here connect, if this one push through, here cover, so nothing happens. It's just a bigger territory if we extend to the right. But playing like this, it takes away a liberty. It might be important too. I'm not sure about this move. It's more interesting to play here. If white comes out, you play this one. If he blocks, you connect. And that's it, you're fine. Oh, that's too much. White can go down here or try a Hane, but this move is just minus. Right now, black has a very good position. Should be an easy win. You don't even need to play the Hane. It's good enough to play Nobi. If white tries to capture 2 stones, you can give them. It's only 4 points. Then cut here. Make some points in the center. Actually, this happened in the game. Or something similar. So Hane, block. Should really give those 2 stones. They are not important. So if you play white, it's already alive. and then Atari like this. The thing is, white is not going to break the bottom side anymore. There are too many cutting points here at 03, then this one. How you even answer like that? Then Atari here, connect like this. Ooh, black is losing too much like that. So, yeah, better play this one. He comes out, now you give him 3 stones, and then you connect. Because you already raised the right side. So that would be probably a win by over 10 points. Because now, yeah, you gotta give up something here. And in fact, why could start a call? Atari like this. Let's see if he's got some threats. This one, it's quite big. Take back, connect, then Atari here. Take back. Now Atari like this, also pretty big. Take back, go down. Atari here, take back. So now what can he kill? Not easy. Kill this. Yeah, many cutting points, but actually not so easy to fight that ko. Not so many ko threats. So push through. And well, white is taking a few stones. But the way he should capture here is just connect solid. No more Aji. So Atari, take back, defend, that's good. This is fine. Oh, Atari, good. No, that's a misclick. Or well, a misread. Should cut in the middle. If white plays here, you push once. If you Hane, you play Atari, he connects, then you catch these stones. It's a much different central territory. Or simply take the stone. If you don't want to cut the other two. Because if white connects under, this will be Gote for him. So it's really no big deal. It's a matter of 3 points to capture that stone. And now this catch in the middle, much bigger. That was a good cut. This is a nice push too. Fine. The counter Atari technique is good. Yeah, nice defense here. So white couldn't trick black. Atari is pretty big at N1. Why should actually answer? What happened? Push through, okay, Sente. He's losing some more stones. Oh, it's pretty big to take this stone actually. Or connect. The capture here can wait. Ah, white messed up. Why should play here first? If black blocks, then white comes out. If black takes, white turns. When black pushes, block. When cut, take the call. And that's a do or die call for black. You don't want to fight that call. Now white is losing those stones without compensation. Oh, on this Atari, black can actually take a stone. But okay, gotta keep things simple. So all forced here and no way out. Actually now, black can just Atari, white plays this one and Hane. If white cuts, black captures. If white connects, black can come out. When white cuts, you count the liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 3. So you just play here and then here and that's it. If white captures 2 stones, you don't care. You play this one. Because it's 2 against 1. So Atari, if white plays back, you take 2 stones. And another option would be Hane, block, and take away liberty right away. Now when Atari here connect, there are only 2. If Atari here, you don't connect, because he has Atari from behind. You just leave it. So you save the bottom. And when he captures 2 stones, you take the middle. That's an easier way to fight. But now, if he plays this one, you play Atari, he plays here, you play Atari, if he plays here, you play Atari. More sophisticated, but it works too. Nice. So why this move, actually? Tuck, 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 tuck. Yeah, you can play away. In fact, it works to play here first, and then take the stone. So when Atari like this, you counter Atari, he must take. There are 2 liberties, Atari from behind, Atari, and Atari. And when he captures 2 stones, you take everything. So you will lose these 2 stones, but you take the important corner stones back. And this move is not so great as a defense. It's still more interesting to play a solid connection or this kind of move, because you want to be able, or just Atari, you want to be able to save these 2 stones in the future as well. Okay. Monkey jump is gote. You better play just Keima. If white plays this move, you leave it like this. Play other Sente moves. Save the 2 stones. It's also Sente, because then you can capture 1. So he will answer. And then push under. He goes Atari. If you want to save that stone, okay. But you can also leave it. Take this Ko. If he captures here, you take again. So the monkey erases more points, but it's gote in this case. Because white doesn't have to play another move inside at S6. Sometimes monkey jump is not the best endgame technique. You want to play monkey jump in general when it's Sente. That was good. Descent, wait a second. Capture the Ko first. It's a Sente 1 point. And instead of B19, better play C19 and connect. If you play gote, at least make an extra point. But now it's finished. Yeah, that's nice to capture. Fine. Very proper, but is it really necessary? Tuck, tuck. Tuck. Not yet. Or actually, let's see. So black takes the Ko. Let's say white takes away this liberty. Black feels the Ko. So when white plays this move to try an Atari from the outside, black will play here. When Atari here, black will play this one. When white captures 1 stone, the group is dead inside anyway. So in fact, it's not necessary to play another move here. -1 point. But I guess black wanted to make sure he's not going to mess up a victory like this. Well done. Probably this Atari should have been played too. But I guess in Japanese rules it doesn't matter. It won't count. So yeah, a pretty good victory. Enjoy the review.